And here it is, Thorpe Park have officially announced their full Fright Nights 2021 lineup, and it is looking huge. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where today there is no gameplay, there is no Planet Coaster. We are talking about Thorpe Park's 2021 lineup, and I'm not going to be showing my face. And that is because I'm doing a face reveal at 100 members on my Discord server. We're only about 10 members away, so if you do want to join, make sure you join that, and then one day you will get to see another face that you want to punch. Now that looks very exciting. I'm going to go through each part of the video step by step and break it down for you. The video starts from the TV, so let's get straight onto it and see what Fright Nights has to offer for the 2021 season. Let's start off with the scare zones. Now here we are, the first clip is of Creek Freak Unchained, which may have come as a surprise to a lot of you. It certainly did me, because I think a lot of us thought that Creek Freak would be returning to the Sawmill this year, as we all thought that Creek Freak was only out in Old Town because of COVID. And I'll be honest, when I saw this I did let out a bit of a sigh because I was quite disappointed. I thought Creek Freak Massacre was sure to return. It's an amazing maze and I would love to see it back. But there is more to come. On the website it does say the blades of Creekwood Sawmill are spinning once again. The deranged Buckwheat family are back, wreaking havoc in their pursuit to find new recruits. Watch your back as you pass these vindictive lumberjacks and hope you make it out the other side. But this is very exciting. The Crows have returned this year, but not just as a roaming team, they have returned with their own scare zone this year. The Crows are by far my favourite roaming team that have ever been on the park, and I'm just super glad to see them back. But this time with their own scare zone. So if you thought you could avoid them last year, you certainly can't this year. I think it's going to make a massive difference to the atmosphere and the overall experience. On the website it says, take a walk through the cursed village of Moorkin Meadow and unearth the origins of the infamous crows. Trek carefully through the darkened fields of corn and hope your presence goes unnoticed. These folks don't take too well to outsiders. Now, if any of you have watched my most recent video or follow me on Twitter, which you definitely should be doing, the link is in the description, you would know that I did speculate that Swarm Invasion would be returning. I wasn't too bothered if it did or whether it didn't, because it was a good area, but it wasn't brilliant. It needed more, in my opinion. But it is returning this year, and hopefully they'll be able to increase the amount of actors in the area, which I think was the main issue last year. It says on the website, which I think is pretty much the same as last year, enter the dystopian wasteland after dark as the swarm has invaded, leaving a path of carnage and desolation in its wake. Head with caution as you pass through this alien-infested landscape and pray you aren't abducted by these otherworldly extraterrestrials. The swarm invasion, the end is now. Now this isn't really something that I was expecting. I was expecting to see both Lincoln Thorpe and Amity High return, as they were last year. However, I wasn't expecting them to be merged into one group. It's called Amity High versus Lincoln Thorpe High Love Bites. It looks interesting to say the least, and having the two biggest groups in one place is going to make a huge effect on the area, which I would presume is by stealth again. It seems like it's probably going to have something to do with love. Maybe there'll be a love story in the dance or something along those lines. It says on the website, the bloodthirsty teens of Amity High are partying at the old speedway. Vibes were high until the students of Lincolnthorpe gatecrashed the celebrations, reigniting the vicious feud between the rival schools. No one knows how this bitter rivalry started or how it will end, but amid the chaos are two star-crossed lovers kept apart by this toxic feud. They say love conquers all. Will it win this time, or will the night end in tragedy? Now let's move on to the roaming team, which is again the Crows. It looks like the Crows are going to be back with their own scare zone and a roaming team, which is very exciting. I thought they were brilliant last year. As I said, they were my favourite roaming team that I've ever seen on Park. And I did actually struggle to get to them quite a lot last year, because I did obviously want to see them, but I think I went a good 3 times to the park, and I only came across them once or twice, so I'm really glad that there's going to be a scare zone that we can walk through and their roaming team. Same as last year, it says on the website, near the Crows, nobody goes. Are they watching? Nobody knows. Myths passed down from generations. Did that just move, or was it your imagination? They roam and they creep in the dead of night, but blink and they're gone, out of sight. Near the Crows, nobody goes. Are they watching? Nobody knows. And now we move on to the live shows, which haven't ever been advertised for Thorpe Park Fright Nights before, so it must be pretty relevant. So let's see what they have to offer. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure the Festival Arena had a little show last year, but it certainly wasn't anything to be advertised, so let's see what they've got to offer. Firstly, in the live shows lineup, we have a Birthday Bash. Certainly something we haven't had before. I originally thought it was going to be something to do with like the Fright Nights 20th anniversary or something, but after reading the description on the website, which says, "You're invited to Hattie and Hugo's Birthday Bash, but keep your wits about you. These are no ordinary twins. Don't be fooled by the bright balloons and shimmering streamers. All that glitters is not gold. Mummy's spoilt little angels have a dangerously devilish side. Maybe you'll think twice next time you RSVP." It seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. I don't normally go to live shows anywhere, just because I have some kind of fear that they're going to bring me up on stage and then I have to do something stupid in front of people. However, this year, I think I'm going to have to go there and see what they have to do, because it sounds really interesting, to be honest. What do you guys think? And for the final live show, we have Legacy, which is a fire and light display. Saying this on the website, "We're celebrating 20 years of fear with an awe-inspiring fire and light spectacle like no other, featuring ferocious fire effects alongside terrifying throwback tracks. This show will take you on a nostalgic journey to past Fright Nights faves, leaving you mesmerised. This is sure to end your night of terror with a bang." By the fact that it says end your night, it does seem like it is something which you'll have to stay right to the end for. Not like it happens hourly, so it's not too much of a problem, just a bit of a disappointment really that you have to wait until the park closes, but I'm definitely going to be waiting for it. And it also seems that it's going to be taking place on or near depth charge, because on the website it does say depth charge will close early to prepare for Legacy. So let's see what it's like. And now on to the part of the video that we have all been waiting for. Which mazes are there this year? And so it returns Platform 15, but with a twist, under a new name of Platform 15 End of the Line. And I do have some new information to give out to you about that. Just stick around. So what could end of the line mean? Let's see if the website gives us any clues. Final call for all passengers. Depart on a one-way ticket and trek along the overgrown railway line. The last known route of the vanished locomotive, the notorious Sleeper Express. Don't lose your tracks and risk disturbing the haunted souls that were once aboard. Can you outrun what lies at the end of the line, or will your journey terminate here at Platform 15? It does mention final call, end, terminate and one way, which to me does make it seem like Platform 15 may not be returning. And with this piece of information that I've got for you guys, I think it's pretty clear the fate of Platform 15. That's right, there has been an email released to some people. I didn't get it, but there has been an email released that says final year on top of Platform 15, releasing the maze lineup. So it looks like Platform 15 really is end of the line, and unfortunately it will not be returning next year. But we've got to think of the positives. What could be going there? Looking at the yellow markings, there must be something big going on. So I think we're going to have to stay tuned a little longer this year and see what pops up. And Creek Freak Massacre, by far my favourite maze that I have ever been in, and definitely the most intense as well. But seeing that Creek Freak Massacre and Unchained are both returning, I think is going to make a huge difference on the park. The buckwheats were absolutely incredible last year, and seeing them both return inside and outside the sawmill is just going to make a whole different level in Old Town, I think, this year, and it's really, really exciting. On the website, it seems to say the same thing as 2019, which is, how much wood would a wood chop if a wood chop could chop you? Hacking their way back into the now abandoned Creek Wood Sawmill, the buckwheats are back with a vengeance. Brace yourself and prepare for the gruesome worst as you take on the chainsaw-wielding maniacs. Will you survive the madness? But oh, what's that? Quality acting? No, it's a power surge. With the caption on the tweet that says, "We're done with the teasing. For now. Looking at some of the replies on Twitter, people are asking if those were the only 2 mazes, and Thorpe replied with, "We lost power, bear with us, and we'll be working on it through the night." So that must mean one thing. They have one final maze to announce. And here we are, Thursday rolls around, and I get a notification on my phone to say, Thorpe Park Resort official, premiering soon, Thorpe Park Fright Nights 20 Years of Fear. Thorpe had set a video to premiere at 1 PM on Thursday to announce what the final maze is. Here's the last half of the clip. And there it is, trailers, a brand new maze coming to Thorpe Park for Fright Nights. There's not much information given out on the trailer, just like there isn't for Platform 15 or Creek Freak, but we'll have a look on the website and see what they have to say. Immerse yourself in a dimension of nostalgia as you take your seat and journey into a gruesome and spine-chilling collection of horror classics. But will you make it past the trailers? Witness the power of film come to life this Halloween at the Super Spark Cinema, a picture house with a shocking reputation. From demonic monsters to killer clowns, no fear will go unmissed as you find yourself stuck inside a never-ending loop of terror with no escape. So grab your ticket and tuck into your popcorn, the trailers are about to begin. It looks like there's going to be clowns and all of that. It seems like it's going to basically be a throwback maze, but a lot more subtle than what everybody originally thought. Seeing that it says a shocking reputation would also explain all of the electricity hints that Thorpe have given out over the past couple of weeks. And yeah, we also now know what the link between Fright Nights and the Super Spark Cinema is. So then, what do you guys think of this year's lineup? I think it looks fantastic. It looks like it's going to be the best for quite a while, with the new maze, the new scare zones, and the mazes together. It just looks absolutely incredible. Unfortunately though, all of the mazes do seem to have an upfront cost of £10 per maze with no pass holder discount. However, if you do want to buy all 3 mazes, do all 3 in one day, it's £27 for a day ticket holder or £24 for an annual pass holder. So we do get a discount on the triple purchase, but not on buying one, unfortunately. I'm not the biggest fan of paid mazes whatsoever, but as long as they're high quality, which I can see them being, I'm not going to be too bothered, to be honest with you. But anyway guys, that is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. Would mean a lot. As I did say earlier in the video, I am doing a face reveal at 100 members over on my Discord server, and we're about 92 members at the moment, so if you do want to join, please do consider doing that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.